Non-custodial fathers. If a wage withholding notice has been sent to your employer and your wages are in jeopardy of being garnished, make sure that you seek a licensed professional or someone knowledgeable about this process so that your future earnings are not unlawfully taken away from you. Please be aware that your employer will literally endorse or validate any paperwork that's sent to them by the local child support enforcement officials, even when it doesn't contain an official judge's stamp. Normally, your employer will err on the side of caution and intimidation because they think any paperwork that they receive is coming directly from the state or federal government, and it's not just simply from a government contractor. This is really all the child support enforcement agencies that send that wage withholding paperwork really are. Let your employer know that the only fine that they would endure by not adhering to the mostly mafia-like collection tactics and paperwork that these agencies send to them is a $500 to $600 fine. Let your employer know that you will put up the money and be responsible for paying that fine if it ever escalates to that level. This might be a remedy for you if you have a good relationship with the people in your payroll or HR department. But be sure not to jeopardize your employment status by trying to do this if you haven't built up a good relationship with your employer. Also remember that once the child support people get your social security number, and they usually get this during the temporary orders hearing, they'll seek to force you into an arrears and or collections type of situation so that they can garnish every paycheck you receive from that point on, because this is exactly how they make their money. Also understand that most employers are given a chance to collect a 10% convenience fee for just cooperating with the child support enforcement agencies that want to garnish your paycheck. And herein lies yet another proverbial conflict of interest that you can hold your employer responsible for. This is why it's imperative that you take control of the wage withholding process from the very beginning and understand what you can do to circumnavigate around the proverbial rabbit hole that they're trying to force you into.